I always tell people I work with that awareness, your awareness, even though you don't own it, is just awareness. It's everywhere-ness. It's everywhere. Is the light of God. If you don't feel comfortable with that word, the light of the universe, right? The light of the source, the light of your soul. So, you don't really physically or actionably need to change anything about your life necessarily. You just have to increase your level of awareness. Because as you become increasingly aware, you're expanding your light. You're shining your light onto this world. Yeah? So there are many things we do where we're unaware, but we kind of know we shouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean? Like you kind of know when you're talking too fast. You kind of know when you're walking too fast. You kind of know when you're being inauthentic. Yeah? Someone says something to you and something about that doesn't sit right with you, but you don't say anything. That's a mistake because you're going against your own integrity. So you kind of know when you're not being all the way aware. It's kind of like you're playing a silly game with yourself. Why do we do this? It's so silly. It's so self-destructive, but I get it. But anyways, eventually you get fed up of that and you decide, I'm creating my life through my awareness. If I decide to be unaware, what's going to happen? Someone else's unawareness or awareness is going to override your day. It's going to override you. It's going to override your mind. So you're not the one creating anymore. They're creating because you're allowing it. Because you're being unaware. So as you become exponentially aware of your surroundings, of your behaviors, of the things that you do, like I'm working right now on not saying right. I say that a lot. It's fun, but I want to choose it when I say it. I want to choose it. I don't want to unconsciously say it. So by the end of the day, I'll have that covered. Easy peasy. Anyway, as you become more and more aware, you shine the light of God onto your life. So an example would be, you decide to be open about what you actually need. You decide to be vulnerable. That is you shining your light. Because you're becoming aware of what you need and you're speaking what you need. So when you speak it, you create it. When you feel it, you create it. So a lot of people are afraid to feel. So they're not creating anything. Right? Anyways, my point is, you don't really actionably have to do anything but to continuously become more aware of yourself. When you're in conversation with a friend, listen. Try not to speak out of turn. Try not to interrupt. Listen. Let the flow happen. Let the light of God funnel into the space. This is how you do it. And then this magical thing starts to happen where everything starts to shift in your life. You don't have to do anything because when you're vulnerable, the person shows you if they like it or not. You got there so much faster. When you're authentic, you get to see who your true friends are. My God, you got there so fast. You stopped playing a silly game with yourself where you would eventually find out. You stopped that shit and you decided, I create. Abracadabra, baby. I create through my level of awareness, and I humbly admit when I haven't learned something yet and I'm still working on something. This also keeps you open-minded to receive more. Now you're in that curiosity, you're in that wonder, you're in that magic. So, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't worry about quitting your job or leaving your husband, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about that. Become more aware. Become more aware of how you react, how you respond. Are you complaining all the time? This is your unawareness. Become aware, and you will wake up one day and say, I gotta leave. I gotta bounce. Or I gotta quit. My body doesn't want to be here anymore because it's filled with so much light. It's filled. It's filled with, oh my God, I need to stop. It's filled with so much light. and your body will kick you out. It will kick itself out. I promise you, because you're of no service there anymore. You're of no use there anymore. So don't be afraid to shine your light, and definitely keep working on becoming more aware. That's all you need for the light of God to change your world around. I love you.